Hi everybody, my name is Juan Pablo and today I'm gonna show a little bit of how to use the past simple tense. So we are gonna go through these questions. When and where do we use it? How do we use it? And some examples so it can be better understood how it works. Um, First, the simple past tense. It's used to describe actions or talk about events that already happened, that took place and finished in the past. For example, you see here this image um, about the now and yesterday, not necessarily yesterday. It could have happened way more into the past or even more recent, like an hour ago, and so forth. So how do we use it? We simply have to follow this structure. First, we add a subject, then the simple past form of a verb, the object, and finally the time. This example in the chart over here, the subject here is I. It can be any other pronoun or personal name. Um, then we add the simple past form of the verbs. For example, here played, which is the past form of the verb played. The object is the action or the event that happened, and the time, which is the specific time in the past in which the event happened. For example, yesterday, it could be last month, last year, an hour ago, as long as it happened in the past. So as you notice here, the simple past forms of the verb are necessary to use the simple past tense. All verbs have one, and they can be classified in regular and irregular verbs. For regular verbs, to use their simple past tense form, we simply add ed. For example, with played, we simply add ed to form played, and finish, finished. And there we have other examples. However, with irregular verbs, they change completely. So they can be a little bit more tricky and uh, might need to be memorized, some of them, to remember how their past forms are. For example, with be, it can be either was or were, depending on the person you're talking about, first, third, or second person. Then we have by, which changes to but, do to did, and feel to felt. So the structure, there's also the structure for the interrogative and the negative form of the simple past tense. For example, if you want to ask someone about something that already happened, you start with the past form of the verb do, which is did. Did you go to the park yesterday? Notice that when we use the interrogative form, since we are using the past form of the verb do, the next verb does not change. You keep it as it is. For example, go, which is past form is went, does not change and stays as go. So it is not did you went to the park, it is did you go to the park yesterday. Same goes for the negative form. We use again did and simply add the negative prefix not. No, I did not go to the park. And same thing, the next verb does not change. Let's look at even at these examples. What did she do last night? Here we are asking a question. So you notice we are using did to ask. So as we are using did, which is the past form of do, we do not change the next verb. So it stays as it is. What did she do last night? She exercised a lot. What did you do last Christmas? I spent it with my family at home. Did you eat pizza for dinner last night? No, I did not eat pizza. Again, since we are using the negative form, the verb does not change. Um, where did they go last week? They went to the beach last week. So now you may try to think about what did you do yesterday? So thank you so much for your attention. I hope you find this helpful. And remember, id y enseñad a todos. So you may want to share this with someone who might need to know more about the simple past tense. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for your attention.